Hi, this is Richie DeMarco and Denise Bushko for constructingyourbrand.com. And today's question is, what am I missing if I don't have an opt-in on my website? Hey, Denise, what's going on?
Hey, Richie. So we're talking about opt-ins today. That's a great question. Would you say it was a crappy question? No. It's a great question. To be clear for people who don't know, an opt-in is you'll recognize it when people say sign up for our newsletter. That is the most common opt-in that there is. And what that means is that you're trying to get people's attention so that they will then be added to your email marketing list so that you gain permission to communicate with them and eventually make a sale. So opt-in equals something like subscribe to my newsletter. But what are your thoughts on subscribe to my newsletter, Richie?
Like you said, Denise, that's a bit, subscribe is a bit antiquated. Everybody automatically is afraid that you're going to just bog them down with a bunch of emails and they don't want to see. And so everybody's very protective of that. Different words to use like register now or download now. Those are supposed to be those are supposed to get a higher conversion rate. My website says download now. I have an offer in the corner. Some websites also that you go on, you'll see that pop-up box, and that pop-up box that comes either before you exit or when you get on there and you scroll for a few minutes. There's another way of, again, grabbing your email address in the hopes to send you some information. Usually it's an exchange of goods, right? So they're going to give you some information in return for your email address in the hopes to sell to you later.
Yeah. And the idea then is that people are not, this isn't 1984, so people aren't willing to just give out their email because we get so much email. So the idea is you have to be very specific and very targeted and give something of value. And I do not say this lightly. People think, oh, I'm going to, the closet industry as an example, I'm going to clean out and organize the closet. Well, everyone knows that already. You have to really go through and think about some design tips. Richie, you had a couple that you mentioned earlier that I think were good kind of evergreen topics. Share those with people.
Yeah, so some good content, some good topics would be, you're remodeling your closet, you're remodeling the master suite, learn the proper layout for your closet, or you're building a custom home, making these small changes could affect the storage or increase your storage by making these small changes. What is a command center and why you should have one in your kitchen or in your closet? Things like that, things like that is information that when people are considering having their closet done, they're going to download it. And even if they're not in your market, that's the kind of content that's information they want to know. And you could put that out there on any of your social media platforms. Hopefully, obviously, you're going to get somebody in your market, but it just portrays you like the expert in your industry, which is what you want.
Exactly. It's the know, like, and trust factor, which we say over and over and over, but it's so true. The developing that expertise and connecting. So you get people with the idea you're giving something first. You give them some great information, they download that, and if you've done it right, you'll get a call with an opportunity to sell to them. That's what an opt-in is. That's what if you're missing out, what you're missing out if you don't have anything like that on your website is that people are coming to your website, looking at what's going on. And if there's no way for them to connect with you, then they just go to the next thing. So this isn't just, it's beyond sign up for a design consultation appointment. It's really connecting and engaging with the opportunity to have a relationship and sell in the future.
Yeah, and we've spoken about this before, Denise. Now with the internet, people are shopping much, much earlier before they're ready. So they're shopping for 6 months before they even call you, checking you out on your platforms and your website. So, and this is just another way where they can download it. Think if somebody's building a house, the process that is. So they download that, they take the information, put it in their folder, and when they're actually all ready, now they've already feel like you already helped them out. You helped them lay out their closet and you didn't even know it. And they did it in the middle of the night, or you were closed, or you were sitting home, had nothing to do with them. So
exactly,
that's what a really good opt-in does.
And so then you take the really good opt-in and you set up some autoresponders in your email marketing program, which we are going to talk about in our next episode, because it's just such a natural tie-in. So come back, check it out at constructingyourbrand.com, where we'll tell you about autoresponders.
See you next week.